Hi there, this is English Street. You want to learn English? Then you are in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Let's get started.
How can I learn English? Learning a new language is always a big challenge, but it is also one of the most rewarding experiences a person can have. Among all languages, English holds a special place because it has become the global language of communication, business, education, science, and technology. For beginners, the question, "How can I learn English?" may sound simple, but the answer is actually a long journey filled with motivation, dedication, and smart strategies. In this essay, I will share not only practical advice but also motivational insights to help beginners take their first steps in learning English with confidence and hope. 1. Understanding why English matters. Before starting any journey, we need a reason. Without a clear purpose, we lose motivation quickly. English is important because it connects people from different cultures. Imagine traveling to another country, making friends abroad, studying at a famous university, or applying for an international job. In each of these cases, English becomes the key that opens the door. When learners understand the value of English in their personal and professional life, they develop a strong motivation to continue even when the learning process feels difficult. 2. Building the right mindset. One of the most common problems among beginners is fear. Many people think, "I will never be able to speak fluently," or "my accent is too bad." This negative mindset can destroy confidence. The first piece of advice is, do not be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are not failures, they are lessons. Every time you make a mistake, you are one step closer to improvement. Learning English is not about perfection, it is about communication. Even if you know only basic words, you can still express yourself. Another important mindset is patience. Language learning is not something that happens in 1 month or even 6 months. It is a long process, like planting a seed and waiting for it to grow into a tree. If you water the seed every day with practice, reading, and listening, one day you will enjoy the fruit of fluency. 3. Starting small but consistently. Beginners often feel overwhelmed because English seems huge. Grammar rules, thousands of words, different accents. The secret is to start small. For example, begin with 10 basic words like hello, thank you, food, school, and try to use them in short sentences. When you master them, add 10 more words. In 1 year, if you learn just 5 words a day, you will know more than 1,800 words, which is enough for daily conversations. Consistency is more important than intensity. Studying English for 15 minutes every day is better than studying for 5 hours once a week. The brain remembers better when information is repeated regularly. 4. Listening, the first gateway to English. For beginners, listening is the easiest and most natural way to learn. Think about how children learn their mother tongue. They listen for months before they start speaking. Similarly, beginners should listen to English as much as possible. Songs. Listening to simple English songs helps to remember new words and phrases. Movies and series. Watching with subtitles is a great method. First, use subtitles in your own language, then switch to English subtitles. Podcasts and YouTube. There are countless channels that provide slow, clear English for beginners. Listening every day trains your ear and improves pronunciation unconsciously. 5. Speaking. Overcoming fear. Speaking is the most frightening skill for beginners because it requires courage. Many students hesitate because they are afraid of being judged. The truth is, everyone makes mistakes in the beginning. The key is to practice without shame. Here are some strategies. Talk to yourself. Describe what you are doing. For example, I am cooking. I am cutting an onion. Now I am washing the dishes. Language exchange. Find a partner who wants to learn your native language and practice together. Online platforms. There are many apps where you can meet people and speak English. Shadowing technique. Listen to a native speaker and repeat exactly what they say, imitating their pronunciation and rhythm. Remember, Fluency is not about speaking perfectly, but about speaking without stopping too much. 6. Reading, building vocabulary and confidence. Reading is another essential skill. Beginners should start with simple materials, short stories, children's books, or even social media posts in English. The idea is not to understand every single word, but to understand the general meaning. Over time, vocabulary naturally expands. A very effective technique is to keep a vocabulary notebook. When you find a new word, write it down, note its meaning, and make a simple sentence with it. Review the notebook regularly. This habit makes learning active and memorable. 7. Writing, expressing yourself. Writing is often ignored by beginners, but it is very useful for improving grammar and vocabulary. Start with simple exercises. Write a short diary in English. Write a message to an imaginary friend. Describe your day in 5 to 6 sentences. Later, you can try writing longer essays, emails, or stories. Writing allows you to practice new words and check if you can build correct sentences. 8. Using technology and apps. Today, technology makes learning English easier than ever. There are apps for vocabulary, grammar, listening, and speaking. For example, Duolingo or Memories for basic practice, BBC Learning English or VOA Learning English for listening, HelloTalk or Tandem for speaking with real people. The advantage of apps is that they make learning fun, like playing a game. 9. Motivation, the fuel of learning. Even with the best methods, learning will not continue without motivation. Motivation can be internal or external. Internal motivation comes from personal goals, studying abroad, traveling, or personal growth. External motivation comes from rewards, passing an exam, getting a job, or receiving praise. To stay motivated, set small goals. Learn 20 new words this week. Finish one short story this month. Reward yourself. After completing a lesson, give yourself a treat. Track progress. Keep a journal of what you learned. Seeing your progress keeps you inspired. 10. Common mistakes. Beginners should avoid translating everything. Beginners often try to translate word by word. Instead, try to understand the overall meaning. Studying grammar too much. Grammar is important, but focusing only on rules without practice makes learning boring. Expecting fast results. English is not magic. Progress is slow but steady. Comparing with others, everyone learns at a different speed. Focus on your own journey. 11. Learning with fun. The process should not feel like torture. The more fun it is, the more you want to continue. Try these ideas. Play word games like crossword puzzles or Scrabble. Watch cartoons in English. Sing karaoke in English songs. Follow your hobbies in English. Cooking videos, sports news, or gaming content. When learning is enjoyable, motivation comes naturally. 12. The role of environment. Surrounding yourself with English is very powerful. Change your phone language to English. Label objects in your house, mirror, door, window, and listen to English radio while doing daily tasks. Even passive exposure helps your brain get used to the language. If possible, join English clubs or groups in your city. Meeting people with the same goal makes the journey less lonely. 13. The importance of patience and persistence. There will be days when you feel tired or unmotivated. Some days you may feel like you are not learning anything. This is normal. The key is not to give up. Think of learning English as climbing a mountain. Sometimes the path is steep, sometimes it is flat, but every step takes you closer to the top. Remember the saying, consistency beats intensity. Even if you study just 10 minutes every day, in the long run it is better than studying many hours once in a while. Conclusion. Learning English is a long but exciting adventure. For beginners, the journey starts with motivation and continues with consistent practice. By listening, speaking, reading, and writing regularly, learners can slowly build their confidence and skills. Technology, fun activities, and supportive environments make the process easier. Most importantly, patience and a positive mindset keep the learner strong when challenges appear. So, how can you learn English? The answer is simple. Start today, take small steps every day, and never give up. Your English will grow with you, and one day you will look back and realize that what once felt impossible has become natural.
Hey you! If you like the videos, you can like and subscribe. See you in a new video.